January 22nd of this year, scientists published a paper stating that they now believe that DNA begins as a quantum wave. Okay, as a quantum wave, a quantum field. DNA starts out as a quantum field. You as the soul. Okay? You, me, all of us that contain soul carry with us a map, a multi-dimensional map of who we are, where we've been, where we come from. And that means that even though we're here, I'm going to use this flashlight. I'm going to put this on the wall and see if I can. Okay, I'm going to see if I can make this work here. Okay. This is where we are now. Okay, how we perceive ourselves in the physical form. Okay, but fourth density, fifth density, sixth, seventh. Now, when you realize the fact that you are, in fact, a quantum field, a map, a multidimensional map, a location of consciousness, and that you came from all that is, all of this information and knowledge is still available to you, even though you are here. You can, and many people do this when they travel at night. They do out-of-body, or they use exercise or do a work with a shaman. They travel at night to different places, different dimensions. This is what you're tapping into. You are tapping into that which you already know. And you are choosing to remember. Okay? You can pull all this information to you here and ground it in Earth, on Earth, to use in your life, to use in your neighborhoods, to use on your continent, to channel it into the planet. We can ground spiritual energy on this planet that is unfathomable to all the other beings that are here. Okay? And changing the frequency of this planet with this higher spiritual frequency will force anything that is here that is not for our highest good to adios. They will have no choice but to go, because the frequency will melt them. It's going to be so high. That's what's happening. That's why it is so important when I share with you about going into nature that you ground yourselves. Okay, when you ground yourselves, you can pull this information into you. Whether you're aware of it or not, you are pulling in this multidimensional energy to you because you are a quantum field. Okay? Your DNA proves that you're a quantum field. Okay? You are a multidimensional being that goes all the way to the very top, to source. You just have to remember it. You just have to perceive it. And you have to make the decision that you will become all of that you are. That you are not just this. You have, because of the incomplete knowledge that we've been given and all the other programming, we have narrowed our field to this. But in fact, there is no limit to our field. We just perceive it as this. Okay? Well, now that we're thinking faster than the speed of light, and we can perceive it, okay, the fence has come down. The wall has come down once and for all. It is now time for humanity to step back into your own personal power. Okay? And only you can do that. I can't make you do it. I can't even show you how to do it. Okay? I can only do it for me. Once I have come to the realization, holy shit, okay? I'm this. I am this. I can't even reach how big I really am. Why do I think I'm this? Well, I don't anymore. Okay, I don't anymore. You know, I keep working on this because there are so many different ways to say this. And I have it inside, but I can't find words. Okay? When I'm with the A's, let's see, when I'm with the A's, I'm here. I'm in this. And when I come back from being with them in fifth density, okay, my space gets smaller and smaller until I'm this. And it's hard. It is really hard. And for those of you who have these experiences, when you're away from them for a while, it's hard to go from that to this because you feel it and you feel stuck. You do. You feel stuck. Okay? And then they come back and you go, oh, thank God. Thank God. Now I'm this again. Okay? And I'll just tell you straight away, I want to be this all the time. I really do, because it's chill. It's chill. There's no stress. There's no drama. There's just being. There is just being. You know, you're lit up like a Christmas tree, and you're dialed. You're chill. It's amazing. It's just amazing. But you know, we're all here. We're all here, or many of us are here. Okay, but this is what's happening now. This is what's happening. We're all expanding, whether we want to or not, kicking or screaming. This is what's happening. All right, we are moving into fourth. Many of us are there. We're moving into fourth, but now that the wall of light, of the limitation of the speed of light. See, many of us don't even think this. We don't even know that it's a limitation. Okay, but what happens is it's affecting the brain. The body is an antenna. Our physical DNA is an antenna picking up information, cosmic waves. This information is all available to you. All you have to do is perceive it. Open the window and say, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know what this is. I want to know who I was. I want to know who I am. And as you continue to do that, their wish, your wish is their command. They have to, the universe has to respond in light, and you will begin to expand in the wall. Okay? This next year is going to be, we're going to be pedal to the metal. People are going to be floored. You know, people are going to be floored. I hope you found this interesting. We'll be doing some more of this in the next one. We're going to continue on this. It's great stuff, and it's an absolute honor for me to share this with you and to, you know, grow with all of you and evolve with all of you. And you know, during my lectures back in the early 1900s, I used to kid about, you know, when we all graduate, we're going to have a party, and I'm bringing the booze. I'm bringing the booze.